This is very misleading because I say we're going to do reduced videos from now on, and then I just put a video out a couple hours ago, and now we're doing another video, but it's Summoner's War Update 809, so of course, we have to do a video on this. So like I said, 809, the biggest thing here is, or the biggest thing in my opinion, is the changes to the Abyss floors, some of their stats, the changes to the Dark Rune Hammer Blacks, or the Dark Runesmith, as well, but we'll get into that in a second. So Dimension Hole monthly missions, it is what you expect. You farm certain things in Dimension Hole, you get extra Dimension Hole points, and then you use them for different boxes. Over here we got the rune boxes, we got the reappraisals, ancient reappraisals, and then we also have some grinds and some gems. It is basically what you would expect from a monthly mission list for Dimension Hole. We also do have... Oh, there's just a ranking menu. I don't know why I was so excited that that was going to be something that I didn't read correctly the first time. Dimension rate improvements. Now you can select the same as you could in the other dungeons, the attack order. I actually didn't even realize that wasn't in the game when it first came out. Spiritual Realm Abyss Floor is now going to be in the game. It's probably not going to be that crazy hard, to be honest. This one seems like it's going to be much easier. It's like basically just the same way you would tackle the B10 is now you tackle the... It's interesting that the dungeon just came out and we already have an Abyss floor for it. But that was the whole point of it, right? So, the only change for the Abyss floor is in addition stores 1 magic power, because it already stores magic power. In addition, stores 1 magic power in the crystal orb whenever the boss and crystals attack with a critical hit. So you basically just tackle it the same way. But the Necropolis was the one that was like, that was the nastiest. Speaking of Necropolis being nasty, they are changing all of the stats for the abyssal floors of Kairos dungeons. So first up we have Giant's Keep, difficulty lowered, attack power decreased, HP decreased greatly. I wonder if this changes the entire teams, because all of these teams are doing HP based damage to the boss. So possibly all the units that they wanted us to use, they're like, yeah, we're gonna make you guys use Vermos, we're gonna change around the Wind Homunculus so you guys use that, and they're like, nah, you don't need to use that anymore. He was popular for like 2 weeks, and then bye Wind Homunculus. So you gotta change him back to... I mean, I'm sure he'll still be used. I'm just joking. Mid-boss and normal monsters' HP has decreased greatly. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I figured the Necropolis... I was like, they gotta change Necropolis. It's beatable, but it's too hard for casual players to do that. And you need, like, a certain team. And there really wasn't very much deviation from the best team for Necropolis, Abyssal Necropolis Hard. So, Dragon's Lair, Abyssal Floor, difficulty lowered, HP decreased, normal monsters HP decreased as well. They did... Oh no, that's in the raid bosses. There's a change to the raid bosses as well. It's very curious why they did this now, I guess. But the Necropolis stats are lowered. Attack power, HP, and defense. All of them were kind of contributing to the problem. Just the stats overall were contributing to the problem. He was killing things too easily. And then we have the UI of the Kairos dungeon improved, which I personally don't care about. Maybe some of you guys do. Notification pop-up that notifies the user when the new difficulty of Abyssal Floor opens has been... I don't really think that matters too much. Rift of Worlds, Rift Raid balance adjustments. This is the thing that was interesting, is why did they choose now? They're like, oh, we're going to modify some of the abyssal floors, and then also Rift of Worlds. Let's change this. Let's lower the defense. Maybe they have something planned. Maybe they have a new abyssal Rift of Worlds. No, I think that the Reloaded is kind of done, but maybe they... I don't know. Dark Rune Blacksmith's Discernment passive balance adjustment. So now it is going to be, instead of increasing the defense, increasing the decreasing effects of attack power, defense, and attack speed that enemies receive by 25%, it is now going to be 30% in PvP, and then 15% if it's the boss. Well, I mean 30% if it's like waves of trash enemies too. 15% if it's the boss. So they wanted people to... They wanted the community to kind of have balanced teams as much as possible, instead of having people that just got lucky and summoned the Dark Blacksmith having much faster teams. I know there's still that gap with the Rift Beasts, but generally the Rift Beasts matter less than the normal Kairos dungeons. So I'm just surprised that they did, instead of just decreasing it for the boss, that they increased it by 5% for the rest of the units. So that was the surprising part of that. And then they just explained why exactly they did what they did. Also, guys, very exciting if you're a new casual player and you have Mana Stone issues. You're going to get more Mana Stones. You skipped past this part of the video, didn't you? It's also, guys, very important. The Mana Stone pack is now, if you spend $30 on the Mana Stone pack, you get 5.5 million Mana Stones that you really is a byproduct of selling doo-doo runes. So maybe you're not selling enough of your doo-doo runes. Maybe you have low rune standards. And then you're upgrading the doo-doo runes. It takes all of this mana to upgrade the doo-doo runes instead of selling them. And then... it's too late. It's 9 years. It's too late to explain this now. Either you know or you're not going to listen. Those are the two options. Arena, Inter-Server Battle, World Arena, the battle loading screen changed to SWC 2023. I haven't even been paying attention to that part, what the loading screens are. Actually, I'm lying. I did. They are nice loading screens. All of those new wallpapers they did somewhat recently. Or I guess not. Some of them are somewhat recent. Some of them are whatever. Arena, World Arena, summer season theme has been removed. So we'll wait for the next one. I'm kind of glad because that was laggy. I mean, there's other things that are laggy as well, but you know, it's at least less lag if I want to play on the PC. So you can share the Riftward Party, Recruiting, and World Arena Goodwill Contest messages on chat directly without typing the message. I don't think that really... Some people are having a blast typing those messages. By the way, if you see any crazy messages from the overlords of comp to us, that's what that was, is people would share. They're always after the sharing the, what is it, the World Arena contest or the World Arena room. So that is when the messages from comp to us, the crazy messages from comp to us will pop up in chat. If you guys are not familiar, if you guys have not seen that, or if no one has explained that to you just yet, that is what it is. So anyway, that is Summoners War 809. I was ready for bed and didn't realize they were doing an update tonight. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.